Awesome. So, alright, what the hell happened? The fuck is this shit? That was me? Oh, I did a terrible fucking job. Alright, we're moving back to the 2025 version, gang. This is... bruh. Alright. Baka. Baka. Here we go. Okay, this is peak. This is peak. This is peak. This is peak. Okay, so AlfoStudios-21Mode. Here, I'll put a lighting controller for y'all, and then I'll just do that. I should actually just put this right here. Okay, gang. So save. Alright, so this is AlfoStudios-21Mode. This was meant to be a DLC for the World of Wonder game that I showed you called World of Wonder OG. This was meant to be a DLC for it. So here, we gotta play. So it detects if there's 2 players in the room and gives each player roles. Don't know why this is like that. I think it was meant to be like once you played, this door would open and you would just walk in and it would like teleport or something. Let's fucking play, man. Let's do this. What was I doing? Oh, okay. What? What was it? It was... oh, let's count? Wait. That's not how that works, I don't think. Okay, so the idea of this game is... it's basically blackjack. Oh, choose that. And this, like this on the blackjack, but Russian roulette. So the loser plays Russian roulette. And yeah, that's basically it. Let me go in depth real quick. So let me turn off these. Disable. Oh, okay. Set button state. Set button state. Set title. Enable. So these are your options. You draw a value card. Draw an alpha card. Oh, so value card is like the number cards that are up there. And then draw an alpha card. That's like basically your special abilities, so you can like force you're the opposite player to draw a card, or yeah, so you can draw one of those, but if you draw one of these, then you can't draw one of these. You can use an alpha card. If you use an alpha card, you still get either of these 2 options afterwards, or you can select that to do nothing. Which, I mean, I mean, you would just do this all the time anyways, but you would have like a limit, like of like 5 Alpha cards. So basically, one of the main enemies in the game has wanted to torture people via this game. So he came up with this little doohickey. And yeah. Kind of similar to the Resident Evil 7 DLC, except mine, the loser plays Russian roulette, which I think is much cooler of an idea. So, basically, alright, whenever a player loses, then the Russian roulette, 1 bullet. And you can see, this is the bet, 1 bullet. One of the alpha cards is to like raise the opposite player's bet. So you can raise the player's bet across from you, and that's like basically the amount of bullets that are in the chamber. So you can get them up to 6 bullets, and then they are guaranteed to lose. And that's the game. Yeah, that's pretty much the game. And there was also going to be like a story mode as well. Sort of like it would be based off this guy. One of the okay, I can't go into detail without spoiling it, but let's just say that the main character is in a gang with other characters, and one of those characters is forced to play this game against another random person that isn't a part of that group. So, anyways, yeah, so it would basically be like if you lost, like you just lost. You lost, all right? But he would actually get shot in like the shoulder or something, and then he would get shot in the stomach, and then he'd get shot in the head. So it'd basically be like 3 rounds, and each round it gets like harder and harder, with the first round just being the basic stuff like value cards. The second round introduces alpha cards, and the third round, I don't know, something even harder would be happening. So, but yeah, that's the basics of the story mode. But as a multiplayer mode, you don't get the 3 chances. You only have 1 life. If you get shot, you're dead. So, yeah, that was the Alphos 21. Let me turn the... Ooh! Yo, why is this actually peak? Hold on. I want to see if this works. Okay, so basically, other than like all the new stuff, this just works exactly like Resident Evil 7 DLC. So you got this. This is your hidden card. I guess you can just click that and it'll... Oh. Okay, and then, so like your hidden card is 4. That's basically what it is. So, and then the other cards, you would have a limit of, well, I guess there shouldn't be a limit, but I don't know, this board is kind of small. Dude, the lighting, though, is actually kind of crazy. Like, get rid of the text there and just look around. Like, this is actually kind of, like, scary. If you woke up in this situation, you would be, like, you would be pissing. Pissing. I'm pissing. I'm pissing and shitting. I'm pissing. Sorry for the excessive swearing. I normally act like that when it's late at night and I'm not thinking straight. My potty mouth comes out, and other things come out when I'm not being watched and I'm alone. So, but yeah, that's AlfoStudios-21Mode. Is there other subrooms? Nope. Alright, that's about it. See ya.